Hello guys, we are going to review our cardiovascular and neuromuscular system in athletes. The objectives is identify cardiovascular and neuromuscular adaptations in athletes throughout the doing exercise and set the guidelines for cardiovascular and neuromuscular in one program of periodization, endurance and resistance. The activities is define and check the contraction muscle, the functional cardiovascular in exercise, and endurance and resistance training parameters of training. And then you make the presentation in slides or PowerPoint or Prezi, and you can do it on a poster video and video. Before you have a warm-up activity, and you can download this article about the effects of concurrent strength and endurance training in physical fitness and athletic performance that support for your activity. Don't forget, remember first read the article and take the coach the keywords about the adaptations in athletes. Identify these keywords and important the principal sentences about subject. Create a poster or presentation, explain and analyze the important information about the adaptations, organize ideas in your homework, and create a video at the end of the activity. And so the unit of design of learning plus Clil program is important relate to the executive function and the Bloom taxonomy would provide multiple means of action and expression like physical action, expressive skills, and executive functions, where your brain, your knowledge, complain the idea in one video. This is the example about this homework.
Cardiac hypertrophy is where the muscle gets bigger. Cardiac hypertrophy is where the muscle gets bigger. The left ventricle does the most work, as it is responsible for systemic blood flow. That means to the working muscle and to the vital organs. And for that reason, it undergoes the biggest adaptations. Also have the arteriovenous oxygen difference. Now, what that means is it's the level of oxygen in arterial blood and the difference between that and the level of oxygen in venous blood. A second adaptation would be increased capillarization. In the muscles, we have a number of capillaries that surround each muscle fiber. We also have capillaries in the lungs, around the alveoli, and when we train, the number of capillaries increases. What this allows for is greater exchange of gases, nutrients. It also allows metabolic heat, which is produced when we exercise. And that metabolic heat prevents us from overheating. Let's remember that increased capillarization is the most important factor for increasing VO2 max. Now, this leads to an increase in stroke volume, and because stroke volume increases, resting heart rate decreases. And that's because the heart doesn't need to pump as many times in order to
Now, this
maintain
is
the same
because the body
cardiac
becomes
output.
more effective
Now,
at
this is because the
redistributing
body
blood to the
becomes more
active
effective
tissues.
at
So when we
redistributing blood
exercise,
to the
it
active
becomes more
tissues.
efficient
So, when we
at directing
exercise,
blood to
it
the working
becomes more
muscles
efficient
and
at
less blood to
directing
the
blood
vital
to the
organs
working
that
muscles
don't need it at the
and
moment.
less blood to the vital organs
Other
that don't need it
physiological
at the moment.
adaptations are the
Other
adaptative
physiological
cardiac remodeling,
adaptations are
keeping
the
the cardiac
adaptative
output
cardiac
low at
remodeling,
rest.
keeping the
And
cardiac
finally, it
output
protects the
low
heart
at rest.
from ischemic
And
injury.
finally,
So this
it
is an
protects the
article
heart from
from
ischemic injury.
2020
So,
that I
this is an
found
article
on the
from
European Journal
2020
of
that I
Physiology.
found on